Bill Whitehead says he played competitive baseball for 30 years and loved every minute of it. You started in your hometown of Roland, Bill, but you played most of your baseball in a Carmen Gold uniform. You really played on a range of championship teams, though, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. We started playing baseball in Carmen with the junior Gold Eyes, and then moved on after because of age restrictions, I guess, to intermediate ball, and then our team went and joined the Red Point Senior League after that too, and we did enjoy a lot of success in all three teams.
Well, I've got it down as 10 provincial winners from junior to intermediate to senior, and then your teams represented Manitoba in the Western Canadians at 4 different levels, right?
That's right, exactly. Yeah, it was I represented Manitoba in bison ball, in junior ball, intermediate ball, and senior ball. So.
Was there a special highlight at all along the way in those years, Bill?
I think one thing that always sticks out is when you win gold medal, for sure, and that was the last year that I played competitive ball. We played intermediate with the Morden Dodgers, and we had an all-star team that ended up winning the Manitoba Championship to go to Westlock, Alberta, and play in the Western Canadians, and we ended up getting gold medal at that, and you always remember when you come out on top.
Talking about other highlights, how about 1973, when you were named the most valuable player in those Bison Championships in Souris that year? That must be high in your memory book.
That is for sure. Like in those days, we were always billeted out. I had a tremendous billet family in Souris, and the weather was horrible. We played in misty, rainy weather the whole weekend, and I was lucky enough to hit a couple home runs. Maybe it was wind helped or whatever. I can't remember that for sure, but I do remember the weather being horrible, and we didn't have a lot of success otherwise, but it's special to be recognized for an individual.
By all means, yeah. You played against touring teams from Korea and Japan. You even hit a home run in a game against Japan. Where was that, and what was that all about?
Well, that was just in Carmen. We hosted the touring Canadian or Japanese national team in an exhibition series that they were going through Canada on, and we were lucky enough to be chosen by Baseball Manitoba to host them one night, and so yeah, we were playing their best players, and they had a group of jackrabbits running the bases for sure, and to hit a home run off of one of the best pitchers in their amateur scene is it's kind of special. You remember that?
All right, I got a good question for you. What kind of a pitch did you hit for that homer?
It was a fastball, and I think it was probably right down the plate.
Okay, how do you feel to be singled out as a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame in Manitoba?
It's quite an honor, and it's a very humbling experience, and when I look at the list of people that I'm going in with or who have preceded me, like Corey Koski obviously is going in at the same time as I am, and that's very humbling in itself. He made a living as a baseball player, and we did it just for fun, and it's a game, and you can only in your dreams think of making a living at something that you enjoy doing. So,
in those playing days, Bill, did you have a baseball hero or a team that you particularly followed?
Well, my brother and myself always listened to the Minnesota Twins. When we were kids, we took a radio out in the backyard there and pitched to each other and pretended that we were, pitching and catching and hitting and running and whatever else like the pros were. And we could, if the Twins weren't playing, we could pick up the St. Louis Cardinals on the radio as well. So they were our 2 favorite teams when we were kids growing up for sure. And the Twins still are, I'd say.
Sure. And any link to baseball now? Do you go and watch any baseball?
We go to watch a couple of Gold Eyes games in Winnipeg for sure. We don't watch very much minor ball or anything anymore. Our 3 sons all played minor ball, so of course we were busy coaching and managing and running around with them. But they're all beyond that now as well. So we like to go and see some pro ball. It's a nice entertainment for us. So.
Our congratulations to you. Bill Whitehead of Roland, another proud member of baseball's Shrine in Manitoba.